and welcome to another round of Gameshow Speak Podcast. I am your host, the not King Will of Fortune, Dante Pittman. Joining me, as always, my man, Michael Bombardier.
Hello once again, everyone. Welcome to another round of Gameshow Speak. Glad to have you with us. Get your hands on your buzzers. We got a great show lineup for you. And also
course,
with us,
as always,
Dante, that's not your buzzer.
It's my afternoon.
and also with us, you just heard from Senor Turd Ferguson himself.
Yes, this is the head of the dinner table, and once again, I need someone to pass me the mashed potatoes.
Oh boy, I can tell.
And we have been
fun.
served.
Yeah, I can tell we're gonna have a fun stream. So let's get it on. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen to the folks at home. Know what else we doing today. Boom. There we go. All right, can everybody see my screen? My screen. There we go. All right, take care. Take care of the first topic, Michael.
Alrighty. The premiere of VH1 Celebrity Squares has been set, and we have got ourselves a host in the form of Wild and Out personality DC Young Fly. Celebrity Squares is set to air on VH1 on October 17th. That is Tuesday at 8 p.m. Celebrity guests for this will include Babyface, Bobby Brown, Tiffany Haddish, Kirk Franklin, who we haven't seen since the American Bible Challenge with Jeff Foxworthy, and many more. The series will bring cultural icons together for 20 fun and spontaneous half-hour episodes, and probably his internet crashed on him or something.
Oh, crap. Not again. Go ahead. Keep reading. Go ahead.
Celebrity Squares will bring two contestants together to play tic-tac-toe, banking cash and prizes along the way. The player with the most money in their bank at the end of the game will move on to the bonus round for a shot at to win a $10,000 cash prize. Tiffany Lee Adams, Executive Vice President of Unscripted Programming and Development of BET, says that a statement, "We're thrilled to announce our partnership with Heartbeat and Jesse Collins Entertainment for this exciting new project. The show offers a fresh interpretation of the iconic Hollywood Squares format with a focus on celebrating Black pop culture. With DC Fly's laugh out loud humor, it provides to deliver a fun and exhilarating viewing experience. We look forward to bringing it to our audience." Additional celebrity guests will include the following, and I'm just going to read off some of these. So I'm just going to read off some of them, okay?
Go ahead.
Amanda Seals, Anthony Chico Bean, also from the Wild and Out days. Just hilarious. Carlos Miller. Clearly, Lonnie Love is going to be on.
Lonnie Love.
Nene Leakes. Tamar Braxton. Clearly, Tommy Davidson. Based on the Hollywood Squares format created by Merrill here, Bob Quigley, and owned by Paramount Global, Celebrity Squares is executive produced by Kevin Hart, Brian Smiley, and Ty Rudolph for Heartbeat, and Jesse Collins, Dion Harmon, and Madison Merritt, and Elaine. I can't pronounce the last name, but her first name's Elaine. For Jesse Collins Entertainment, Niall Evans serves as the show's frontrunner. Tiffany Lee Williams, Angela Aguilera, Mimi Blanchard, and Ray Dowell serve as executives for BET. DC Young Fly is represented by innovative artist and Fox Rothschild. Join the conversation on social media by logging on to multiple VH1 social media platforms by using the hashtag #CelebritySquares. What do you think of the project?
Oh. All right. Can you hear us, Kurt?
Yes. Sorry, I dropped out for a second. I was having to fix and put myself on my headset.
Oh, okay. That's what happened.
So Mike just got done reading the first topic of Celebrity Squares. All right. I'll get my thoughts on it.
I'm glad to see that it is back.
Yeah. And let's not forget a few of these guys with the likes of, I think, Kirk Franklin, Lonnie Love, Tommy Davidson. They were all those guys. One version on Squares.
Yes, they were. Now, this reminds me when Patrick said about some weeks ago, about a while back, that certain. Now, while it does come off a shock that certain networks like BET, BET and VH1 having a game show, so that does come quite as a shock to us. However, Tyler Perry owns both BET and VH1. So it's interesting what you see to go from this. For DC Young Fly as host, that was a shock to me because I've never ever seen him host a game show. I know he was on a Family Feud in the Almost Christmas special. Yeah, I can see him host Family Feud once Steve steps down. I mean, if he could do a good job here, then he might have a shot of dethroning Steve Harvey as the new host for Feud. Turd, your thoughts?
Here's the problem. I don't know who the heck this person is. So
he's from Wild and Out.
He was on Wild and Out.
That would be why. I've not watched that show a whole lot. I've seen a little, but not a lot. But I think that's the thing. It's like you've got to build, the ability of new people to come in because, a lot of those old timey game shows hosts aren't around anymore. Even some of your, say, slightly younger people like your Todd Newtons, they're kind of getting towards the end of their careers. So, you've got to start building, new people to be able to host stuff. So, hey, definitely give him a chance and, look forward to seeing what BET can do with the show. And it's like I said, it's just good to have it back on the air.
I mean, I can see in the picture, I can see they took inspiration from Davidson's version with the big X's and big O's. I see the star back.
Davidson version's one of my favorites.
Bergeron is me and Michael's favorite.
I'm sorry.
Turd said that the Davidson version was Turd's favorite.
To me, I like Lonnie Love.
But yeah, I'm glad that Hollywood Squares is back. And hopefully it'll be treated right,
Yeah, that's true.
All right, now, oh boy, dancing is back. Dancing with the Stars because her all-new star-studded season, co-hosted by Alfonso Ribeiro and Julianne Hough, the series returns to ABC with an expanded season 32, featuring 14 new celebrities who are ready to hit the ballroom floor for the first live performance, premiering today at 10:31 Pacific, 8 a.m., 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 to 9 Central, and continues to air Tuesdays on Tuesdays thereafter. All right, Dancing Makes the Stars makes history as the first series to simulcast live across both ABC and Disney in local time zones and next day on Hulu. Season premiere will feature a stunning opening number to Levitate by Dua Lipa, choreographed by Luam. For their first performance, the celebrity and pro duos are set to perform dances, including cha-cha, foxtrot, jive, salsa, or tango. One couple will be eliminated live at the end of the premiere episode. Fans will be able to vote during the live simulcast of the show in the Eastern Central time zones. During this time, online voting will be available to fans in any time zone in the U.S., its territories, and Canada via dancingwiththestarsvote.abc.com. And fans with a participating U.S. wireless carrier can also vote via SMS text. Fans in Canada cannot vote via SMS text. Live viewer votes will be combined with adjusted scores each episode to determine which couples may be in jeopardy of elimination. The couples, along with their dance styles and songs, are the following. Supermodel Tyson Beckford and pro Jenna Chacha will perform a cha-cha to Never Too Much by Luther Vandross. Yes, he was on the Bergeron Squares. Marvel star. Help me pronounce this. Oh, fuck. This is a long name.
Machito
Gomez. Thank you. And pro Val Chmerkovsky will perform a cha-cha. Thank you. We will perform a cha-cha to Peanut Butter Jelly by Galantis. Help. TV and film star Allison Hannigan and pro Sasha Farber will perform a salsa to Never Gonna Not Dance Again by Pink. Social media and reality TV star Harry Jowsey and pro Riley Arnold will perform a cha-cha to Rock Your Body by Justin Timberlake. Former Bachelorette Charity Lawson and pro Artem Chikvintsev will perform a tango to Only Girl in the World by Rihanna. Ariana Maddox from Vanderpump Rules and pro Pasha Paskov will perform a tango to Love Myself Riddler remix by Haley Steinfeld. Grammy-winning singer Jason Mraz and pro Daniela Karagach will perform a cha-cha to I Feel Like Dancing by Jason Mraz.
And this is not common. And you know something? I'm going to stop you right there because this is not common. Having a celebrity dance a style to one of their own songs. We've seen that. We first saw that with Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh, Lord.
And he did absolutely terrible with a cha-cha.
And NFL All-Star Adrian Peterson and bro Britt Stewart will perform a salsa to Yeah by Usher featuring Lil Jon and Ludacris. What? You want to perform a salsa to Yeah?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't get this at all. All right, singer and social media star Lily Pons and pro Brandon Armstrong perform a tango to El Tango de Laxan from Moulin Rouge.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Oscar-winning actress Mira Sorvino and pro Gleb Savchenko perform the cha-cha to Kiss by Prince of the Revolution. Actress Jamie Lee Spears and pro Alan Burstyn will perform a tango to Don't Call Me Up, Zach Samuel remix by Mabel. Real estate mogul and TV star Mauricio Umansky and pro Emma Slater who perform a jive to I Ain't Worried by One Republic. Comedian and actor Matt Walsh and pro Coco Aswaki will perform a cha-cha to Poison by Bill Biv DeVoe.
What?
You heard me right, Michael.
Poison for a cha-cha? God almighty. That is a hip-hop number.
And I grew up around hip-hop, so... Oh, God. The Brady Bunch actor Barry Williams and pro Peter Murgatroyd will perform a foxtrot to It's a Sunshine Day by the Brady Bunch.
Go figure!
Go freaking... Oh, hell.
Looks like, by the looks of things, yeah, Barry Williams could be first one out the door.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for Dante to get on Dancing with the Stars so he can do his twerking that he did online.
Oh, hell.
Hey, we're not helping you.
Yeah. Dante Pittman dancing the twerk to Baby Got Back.
Oh, hell. Yeah, I'm going to be the first one out the door.
Yeah, just like Barry Williams will.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Jeez. I'm going to do. No, look that. I already know. You ain't going to go all that. All right, Terry, you and I can share this one. Since you and I know this, man. David McCALLUM, the disguised actor who portrayed the enigmatic Russian-born U.S. secret agent. I can't pronounce this first name. Ilya Kuryakin?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Well, the man from Frontal and Donald Ducky Mallard, the chief medical center on NCIS, has passed away yesterday. He was 90 years old. He died of natural causes, surrounded by family at New York Presbyterian Hospital. He was on Sapphire and Steel from 1972 to 82, 1979 to 82. She was Sapphire, he was Steel. And it was a precursor to the X-Files. And he played a British prisoner of war on the acclaimed 1972-1974 BBC drama Codins. He was on The Outer Limits for ABC. He was on NBC's The Invincible Man. He was the voice of Carr in Disney Channel's The Replacements. And he returned on CBS's The Education of Max Bickford. He was also on game shows, did not know. He was on a Jukebox Jury, You Don't Say, Oh My Word, I'll Bet. And for us Ben 10 fans, he was the voice of Professor Paradox in Alien Force and Ultimate Alien in the Omniverse.
Yeah, he was fantastic.
He was. I will never forget this man for his contributions to the acting industry and the voice acting industry as well. Thank you for all that you have done.
Yeah, he was always the perfect complement to Gibbs. Like, kind of always had him thinking, kind of kept him in line in a lot of ways. And just the way that, he was able to make that role and that part of the show so important. It was just amazing. Yeah, he was fantastic, and he will, as you say, most certainly be missed.
Yes, indeed. All right, Terry. This first topic is yours. Spain gets finders keepers.
Okay, so if you don't mind, I'm going to let you read it because I've looked and I cannot. It's just too small on my phone for me to see. So if you'll read it, then I'll kind of mention it.
Okay, I'll read it for you. All right. Family entertainment game show Finders Keepers is well on its way to becoming an international brand. Following the highly successful first release on VTM in Belgium earlier this year, the commissions in Germany for RTL2 and the French-Belgian version to air on RTL TV 1. The format has now been commissioned by ETB in Spain and will launch this week. The initial Spanish seasons were produced by Media Pro company K2000 under the partnership between the Media Pro studio and international distributor B Entertainment. In its home territory, Belgium, a second season has been greenlit by the channel. The fun entertainment show sees a family turn their house upside down in search of 100,000 euros in cash, and here US $105,000, creatively hidden inside the home. How far will the family go and mess up their own home to discover all these crazy hiding places? Finders Keepers has already been commissioned in 4 territories since the format was introduced in MIP-Con last October, while production rights have been picked up across Europe as well as in the UK and US. Finders Keepers is based on the idea from the war-winning Belgian format collective Set in the Clouds and produced by PIT. Whew. Shit, that's a lot. I mean, congratulations for Spain,
Oh, absolutely. And this is like a totally different look at, the kids version of the show that we, some of the people that are my age range, were used to, growing up on Nickelodeon. So to see that they've kind of modernized it and put it in people's homes, that's really cool. And hearing you mention that there, that it's something that's been, I guess, licensed out to where it could be, we could also see it again here in the U.S. Like, I think that would be a great show, with it, especially it sounds like it's got some family orientation to it there. It wouldn't just be kids. So, that kind of reaches a broader audience. That's the kind of show I could easily see being on like NBC.
I could also see it on ABC, but
yeah, possibly. Definitely possible. That one seems more like NBC for some reason, but you're right. I could see it on ABC as well. It's definitely, I'd say, it's not a CBS show.
Yeah, no, definitely not a Fox show.
Yeah, no, absolutely no, no. What do you think, Michael?
Wow, this is huge for Spain. Definitely huge, and I'm intrigued to see where this leads to.
Absolutely. Oh God, guys! Oh geez, what I'm about to read is going to shock y'all. Max goes full frontal, literally. It's like being on Tinder, but so much worse. One of the UK's most infamous dating shows was quietly added to the Max streaming service last week. The streamer has reported 6 seasons of Naked Attraction, a game show that promised to start where a good thing often ends: naked. In each episode, a single chooser critiques and eliminates 6 potential dates standing on the stage by scrutinizing their fully nude bodies, which are gradually revealed one part at a time. Faces are revealed last. When only 2 potential dates remain, the chooser strips out of their own clothes too, giving the remaining 2 contestants the opportunity to critique them. The final couple then go on the date with their clothes on. The episodes on Max are uncensored, but added a warning in the beginning of each. The following series is intended only for mature audiences. It contains full frontal nudity, coarse language, and graphic discussions of the human body. Viewer discretion is advised. Naked Attraction can come across as rather jaw-droppingly brutal in the contestants' graphic analysis and dismissal of people based on their most private parts, with contestants being dismissed for every superficial reason you can imagine. Unlike her feed, his numbers too small, an example. At the same time, each episode contains interstitials of informative sex education, and the show clearly tries to promote body confidence and possibility amid all the hot or not judgments. The show also includes contestants of diverse sexual orientations. What in the world?
I don't know what to think about this other than what channel does it say it's going to be on again?
It's on the streaming service Max.
Oh, well, yeah, I've got that one, so.
Let me start with question number 1.
Go ahead.
Wait, with like nothing in it?
What
like
in the world were they thinking?
What in the world were they? That was my first question. Ugh, why does shit like this have to exist? Oh, no. Help. Oh, God. Why? All right, I'll read this for you, Turd. Big Brother returns to the UK. The British version of the iconic reality TV series Big Brother, which first launched 23 years ago, is set to return on ITV screens on October 8th. The show is hosted by AJ Odudu and Will Best and produced by Initial, part of Banjai UK. Big Brother, the launch will air on ITV1, ITV2, and streamer ITVX, while the remainder of the series will be available nightly at 9 p.m. on ITV2 and ITVX instead of Saturdays. Big Brother will be followed each night by Big Brother Late and Live, hosted live by Odudu and Best from the site of the Big Brother house in front of a studio audience where victims will be interviewed. Following this, Big Brother live stream will stream live footage 7 nights a week on ITVX. The Banjai format is popular globally, with some 500 seasons of the show having aired around the world in 64 countries and regions. In the UK, Big Brother first aired on Channel 4 and ran for 11 seasons, plus 7 seasons of Celebrity Big Brother, and the final special edition season titled Ultimate Big Brother. The show subsequently aired for a further 8 seasons on Channel 5, with an additional 15 celebrity seasons before going on a hiatus in 2018. Wow. So congratulations, guys. Big Brother, you came.
Big Brother is one of those shows that it just kind of keeps chugging along. You know, it's a pretty easy format to put together. You know, they go in, kind of redo the house and stuff. But, I mean, you know, just a couple little simple format changes each season. They kind of keep it fresh. But otherwise, that's, you know, just kind of keeps on.
Yeah, there you go. Simple as that. Simple. Oh, boy. Idiot sandwich. One of Gordon Ramsay's most infamous insults is about to become its own TV series. The celebrity chefs soon will start shooting Idiot Sandwich, a reality cooking contest inspired by Ramsay's appearance in the 2015 sketch on The Late Late Show with James Corden. As you might imagine, the new venture is an amazing competition about who is an idiot sandwich, Ramsay told people, which first reported the news. He recalled how he, Corden, and Big Brother host Julie Chen Moves were playing around years ago on the late night talk show while taping Hell's Cafeteria, a sketch based on Ramsay's popular culinary show Hell's Kitchen. All of a sudden, we got these two slices of bread, and what are you? Idiot. Idiot what? Idiot sandwich. And it just grew. Gordon described the show as a bit like the Hot Ones, but for Idiot Sandwich winner will be crowned an Idiot Sandwich. There's also a cash prize. The series will start shooting in November in Las Vegas.
Okay. What? You know.
Well, it's Gordon Ramsay.
He has done that a lot. I gotta say that. That phrase, idiot sandwich, overrated.
Hey, well, it's Gordon Ramsay. What did you expect?
It's overrated.
Turd, your thoughts on this?
I love the idea of it. It sounds perfect to me. It sounds like the kind of show I would love to sit down and just laugh at.
Well, there you go.
Putting pieces of bread on in between a person's face, like they're the meat and cheese.
Now, Michael, do not tell me that you have never sat there and looked at somebody and thought they were so stupid that you could put them between two pieces of bread and have them as an idiot sandwich.
I was just analyzing what it looks like.
Well, like,
I'm telling you, sign me up.
Oh, God. Of course, sir.
You better believe it.
Speaking of dancing, Dancing with the Stars is making sure late Judge Len Goodman is forever remembered on the show in a very special way by renaming the Mirrorball Trophy. The Len Goodman Mirrorball Trophy will now be listed on Dancing with the Stars like the Len Body Trophy is listed at the Super Bowl. Executive producer Conrad Green told USA Today on Wednesday. Green continued, we wanted to make Len a permanent part of the show to always remind people of the appointments he's had to Dancing with the Stars and how much he meant to all of us. Len loved this show and will always be there looking down on us. Yes, absolutely. That's deserved. Come on. I love Len Goodman. I love him. Good. He was a good man.
I think that is a fantastic way to remember him. And like I said, he was one of the original judges. So now that his name will be attached to that trophy forever, I think that, it makes that trophy even more special now.
There we go.
This is an honor way. This is an absolute great way to honor Len Goodman.
Yes, of course.
Hey, we're talking about a dancing icon.
Of course.
Legend, an icon in the world of ballroom dance.
Hell yeah, man. That's a hell. Rest in peace, Len Goodman. You will be deeply missed. We'll all never forget you. You were inspiration to Dancing with the Stars. You'll always be an inspiration to our hearts. Thank you, Len. Now, more on the Traitors Season 2. Peacock's hit competition reality series, The Traitors, produced by Studio Lambert, returns early next year with an all-new lineup of familiar faces hosted by the deliciously witty Alan Cumming and his dog Layla, who is being introduced as his trusty sidekick. All 21 contestants participating in Season 2 are entertainment's most competitive reality stars and famous faces. The contestants are Kirsty Bergie Bertson from Love Island, USA, Chris C.T. Tamburello from The Challenge, Dan Giesling from Big Brother, Deontay Wilder from Boxer, Ikinsu, how do you pronounce his last name? Chukisu? I can't know. From Love Island, UK, Janelle Pizzina from Big Brother, Johnny Bananas DiVincenzo from The Challenge, John Burkow from UK Parliament, Kevin Creeder from Bling Empire, Larsa Pippen from The Whale House Wives of Miami, a basketball player Mike Marcus Jordan, McKean Chervosky from Dancing with the Stars, Mercedes MJ Javi from Shasa Sunset, Ravadi Shallow from Survivor, Peppermint from RuPaul's Drag Race, Peter Weber from The Bachelor, Benita Parch from Married to Medicine, Sandra Diaz Twine from Survivor, Cherie Weinfeld from The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Tamara Judge from The Real Housewives of Orange County, and Trish Cantanella from The Real World Las Vegas. Set in a remote castle and deep in the Scottish Highlands, 5-time Emmy-nominated Alan Cumming plays host to 21 larger-than-life personalities who come together in the series to compete in the series of challenges. The objective for earning the cash prize of $250,000. The catch: the contestants coined the Traitors will devise to steal the prize from the other contestants coined the Faithful. Ooh, that's a not bad lineup, I can say here. I'm happy that the Traitors got a Season 2. And it reminds me of The Mole in some ways.
There's just so many of those people I don't know. It's like I don't really know what to think about it. Like, yeah, it's it almost feels like I don't know, like Real World meets Road Rules.
Like, as in not.
Well, there you go. Oof. There's a lot of people on this list.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, go ahead. HET draft for fantasy
Now,
topic.
Okay, thank you. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I am a fan of America's Got Talent, and I also like doing fantasy sports from time to time. Until this topic sparked my absolute peak of interest, combining two of my favorite things: America's Got Talent and fantasy leagues. And when I saw this, I was like, oh yeah, NBC has hit the jackpot. Well, let me tell you, folks, based on the popularity of AGT All-Stars and AGT The Champions, NBC has put a fresh spin on the hit America's Got Talent franchise with the new iteration, AGT Fantasy League, premiering in 2024. And guess what, folks? Guess who's coming back to America's Got Talent? Guess who's coming back for this new show? Mel B, singer-songwriter of the Spice Girls, Mel B,
It's too hard.
to the judge's desk, alongside executive producer Simon Cowell, global fashion icon Heidi Klum, and renowned comedian Howie Mandel. The dynamic Terry Crews returns as host. This is the reunion. This is what it should have been for the main show when Terry took over in in 2019? Because
Where's Howard Stern?
he left after season 10.
I know that was the joke.
And I just hit some reality there. In AGT Fantasy League, similar to a fantasy sports draft, the judges will each choose a roster of their favorite acts, picking from winners, finalists, viral sensations, and fan favorites from America's Got Talent and Got Talent franchises all over the world, all pre-selected by America in an initial vote. For the first time in show history, the judges will be competing alongside the contestants and will mentor and guide the acts throughout the competition with the hopes of earning bragging rights and seeing an act from their team crowned the champion of AGT Fantasy League. Does this have the makings of the X Factor coming back?
Well, Michael, I've actually read that the X Factor is supposed to come back to the U.S. within the next year or two. So
I'm guessing this is a preview of what we could see if the X Factor should come back.
You know, really, this is taking Got Talent and mixing it with The Voice, if you think about it.
Yeah. America's Got Talent, The Voice, and plus The Voice, plus the X Factor, plus The Voice or X Factor, if you would rather call it, I think, right?
That corn syrup was really good on pancakes.
A total of 40 remarkable acts will move forward from the AGT draft pool as the judges carefully make their selections and fill their fantasy teams with 10 show-stopping acts compiled from singers, dancers, ventriloquists, comedians, aerialists, magicians, and a whole lot more. The Golden Buzzer will be back. Y'all know the Golden Buzzer very well. Sending acts straight to the finals, but with a twist. As each judge can use their coveted Golden Buzzer for their own act or to steal an act from another judge's team.
Interesting.
Now this has The Voice written all over it. Stealing an act from another judge's team with the Golden Buzzer has The Voice written all over it.
This is interesting.
Am I not wrong in saying that, guys?
Nope, you're not wrong. Nope, you're not wrong.
The audience will vote each week to determine which acts will advance to the finals and which judge will earn bragging rights as their act is crowned the AGT Fantasy League champion. America's Got Talent is on pace to be the most watched summer show broadcast alternate series for 18 consecutive years. AGT recently surpassed 26 million subscribers on YouTube, and this year has garnered over 3.8 billion video views to date. Simon Cowell making a whole lot of moves.
Interesting.
When I heard that the Golden Buzzer would be used to steal an act from another person's team, I knew this had The Voice written all over it. Carson Daly, watch out.
Well, Carson Daly's going to have to watch out anyway because I saw him on one of the promotional commercials the other night, and Buddy's getting a little chubby.
Oh, too much.
Yeah, you're right on that. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for this.
All right.
I also got this as well.
Yep, yes you do. Go ahead.
CBS has more primetime specials coming for The Price is Right and Let's Make a Deal. Oh, and we can catch them starting October 2nd. And for the two Price is Right primetime specials with crossovers of Survivor and Amazing Race, I feel like this has the makings of reliving those experiences, comparing it to when they first did this back in 2016. Well, let's start with this. The number one series of daytime television returns to primetime with The Price is Right at night in October, beginning Monday, October 2nd. One host, Drew Carey, welcomes Survivor host and executive producer Jeff Probst in a special Survivor-themed episode. An audience full of Survivor superfans will try to outwit, outplay, and outlast each other. For a chance to win big cash prizes. Contestants will also be surprised when Jeff reveals a Survivor-themed twist during 2 classic games. Now, when I first saw this, I thought this could be like Survivor super fans teaming up with some of their favorite castaways, comparing it to 2016. But now I don't think this is the case.
This is going to be extremely different.
or if my initial intention is right. But we'll see what happens October 2nd, okay?
Alrighty. Don't keep reading.
Then the following Monday, October 9th, The Amazing Race hosted executive producer Phil Kogan will come on down when the Amazing Race fans compete as duos to win prizes fit for adventure and including flights for a year, exotic trips to where the show is filmed, and many more. One lucky contestant will get to play the popular and specifically themed game for the episode, The Amazing Rat Race. Phil gives the winners of the Showcase Showdown an express pass sending them to the showcase. Okay, so I'm thinking for those 2 episodes, my initial intention will be right. Pitting super fans along with some of their favorite Survivor castaways and putting Amazing Race super fans along with some of their favorite Amazing Race teams. I think my initial intention will be right.
Mm-hmm.
And that covers The Price is Right at night. And now for Let's Make a Deal prime time. Beginning Friday, November 3rd. It returns with host Ray Brady in a vacation. An episode packed with deluxe giveaways, including luxury trips to the Maldives, Bora Bora, Bali, Ibiza, Hawaii, Jamaica, and many more. Plus, everyone will feel those vacation vibes with a special performance by Shaggy. The Veterans Day special of the following Friday, where singer-songwriter Jordan Sparks shows her appreciation for the troops by singing with host Wayne Brady for an audience made up of active and retired men and women who have served our country. In addition, the show will be giving away the biggest amount of cash and prizes in its history. And also on Friday, and also on November the 17th, as the show packs an entire week's worth of daytime prizes into one special night, starting with a Mega Money Monday prize of $25,000, model Tiffany Coins special Taco Tuesday truck, complete with prize-stuffed tacos, a worldwide Wednesday dream vacation to Japan and Thailand and Singapore, Throwback Thursday prizes honoring Let's Make It the Originals Monty Hall and Carol Merrill, and Fabulous Car Friday, where one lucky trader can win the luxury McLaren automobile.
Ooh, prime time just got big.
Ooh, boy. Turd, Dante, your thoughts on all of this?
Oh, boy, this is getting really big. It's prime time. Oh, boy, just got taken up to a whole new level.
Yeah, seems like they're they're trying to give away the whole kit and caboodle.
Absolutely,
Right there.
especially with the Veterans Day special.
The Veterans Day special, that is a personal one for me because my family has served in the military, of course. And I feel like I'm going to enjoy this Veterans Day special. For the Amazing Race host, that's out of nowhere to me. That Phil Keoghan. Did you know he was on breakfast time with Tom Bergeron in the rest of the game? Anyone? You guys don't know what breakfast time is?
I don't think so.
It was on FX before it transformed into like a now original movie channel or something like that. He was with Tom Bergeron. Can't remember the other name. And yeah, it airs on breakfast time. Of course, we titled Breakfast Time, and it was on a Fox app. It was on Fox, and it was called Fox After Breakfast.
By the way, Dante, I
Yes.
got a message for you. You typed the Traitors topic twice when you sent me those.
I typed the Traitors. Damn it! I made a typo. Whoops. Well, I'll be darned. That's okay. That's all right. That's a whoops on my part. Now it is time for the TV.
No,
Okay, I will be right back. I'm switching from my phone to my computer.
Okay. While we do that, it's time now to get to the TV ratings here. Sunday, edit for television. Sanitized for broadcast or not, a 5-year-old episode, Yellowstone episode, put out solid numbers for CBS on Sunday night, leading out of NFL delayed 60-minute season opener, which per CBS drew 11.4 million total viewers. The Kevin or Cosmo Dramas XL series premiere averaged 6.6 million viewers. Big Brother, which didn't start until almost 11, just drew just 2.7 million, down sharply week to week. Elsewhere on Sunday, NBC's Sunday Night Football averaged 14.4 million viewers and a 4.4 demo rating, down about 12% from last week's primary tallies. The CW's The Chosen dropped some eyeballs from its season 2 premiere with 350K and 0.0. All right, Monday's ratings. ABC's share of Monday Night Football coverage this week averaged a cool 13 million total viewers and a 3.2 demo rating, up sharply from the preliminary numbers, 10 million, 2.1 from last week's season opener. This comes on the heels of ABC adding another 10 Monday Night Football telecasts to its fall slate to park some holes on the strike-struck schedule. Elsewhere on Monday, NBC's American Ninja Wars couple special drew 2.3 million viewers and a 0.3. Fox's Academy of Country Music Honors averaged 1.6 million viewers and a 0.1 demo rating. The CW's Son of a Critch, 260K, and Children Run Everything, 150K, both lost viewers week to week and posted some of the smallest U.S. audiences yet, while One the Burbs, 190K, added a few eyeballs. A rerun of The Neighborhood actually delivered the night's largest non-sport audience, 2.4 million for CBS. Up. All right, Sunday's ratings. SNF wins. Okay, in the latest TV show, in Sunday's ratings, Fox's Krapopolis, nearly 3.5 years in the making, debuted on Sunday night to 3.6 million total viewers and a 1.2 demo rating, leading out of the OT, marking the top-rated non-awards entertainment telecast since Next Level Chef aired out of this year's Super Bowl. A second Krapopolis episode retained 1.9 million and 0.6 per finals. NBC Sunday Night Football averaged 15.3 million viewers and a 4.3, up 11% in viewers, but barely steady in the demo versus last week's reruns. The CW's Children hit a season 2 on its high, 353K. Over on CBS, a double pump of Yellowstone season 1 reruns did 5.3 million, 0.4, and then 4.4 million, 0.3, down sharply from last week's pilot. Big Brother, 2.7 million, 0.4, dipped to Sunday's lows for this cycle. All right, Michael. Oh, Turt's back. Go ahead, Michael.
All righty. You just didn't pay attention to me.
Oh, and now. Yeah, oh, go ahead. Oh. Anyway, and now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the time. It's the moment you've all been waiting for.
Yes, it's time for another round of the Gameshow Speak Podcast Food Chain. And today we're going to do the host of a British game show. It's called Countdown. You know, Countdown, the game of letters and numbers. But before we do, we got to break down the rules up in here. Number one, this is just our opinion. Rule 2, we're only counting the main presenters of the UK Countdown. And free, no guest presenters. All right. So Turt's gonna head this one.
You, of course, had to give me a British game show that I have watched very little of. And then when I say very little, I mean very little.
I'm sorry, man.
We're sorry.
We're not sorry.
If it's okay with you, I'll share the topic with you, okay?
Oh, I see the host. I've got the host pulled up here on my computer.
Oh, all right.
Well, actually, y'all going to take over from it. My wife is calling, and it is important. Hold on.
All right.
And also, by the way, we are not counting. We are only counting the main hosts, not the co-hosts, of course.
Yep, of course.
So, and I got their tenures right here. So, from the show's beginning, in November the 2nd, 1982 to July the 1st, 2005, this guy actually passed away about 5 days before his final episode. And the man who knew the show really well, Richard Whiteley.
All right. Our first host for Countdown is the man who did this until 2005. The man who hosted it the longest. The late Richard Whiteley.
I just mentioned him.
I know. I'm just telling her.
Oh.
All right. Richard Whiteley, man. May you rest in peace, good sir. You will be deeply missed. You will be deeply missed, deeply in our hearts. I mean, this man has hosted Countdown for a long time. Hell, nobody can come close to Richard Whiteley, man.
He knew the game hands down.
You're darn right. And hell, he and Carol have this amazing chemistry. They're like the TV wife and TV husband.
It's almost like UK's Regis and Kathy Lee.
Yeah, exactly. And they've done really well together. And you know what? We're going to put this man at number 1, and that's not going to change.
Definitely.
It will not change. Richard Whiteley, number 1.
And then...
let's get Turt's thoughts on this before we go to number 2. Go ahead.
Well, and that's one of those things. It's like I didn't really ever see the show with him on it, but yeah, when you're basically the original and you were on the show for 23 years like him, it's darn near impossible to ever surpass that unless you have somebody that comes on and then does more years and is that much better. So, yeah, I mean, just from that alone, just knowing that, yeah, he's number 1 and I don't see him coming out of that spot.
Yeah. Go ahead, Michael.
Then from Halloween 2005 to close around Christmas, December the 22nd, 2006, enter a gentleman who is normally a sportscaster by the name of Des Lynam.
Des Lynam. He did not suit me. He did not fit for Countdown at all.
He's normally known for covering for sports coverage, right?
Yes. And I think he's more suited for sports than Countdown. I mean, I guess coming in, he was a little nervous. Of course, sure, who wouldn't be nervous?
Yeah.
Considering you're replacing a guy who's done this longer than he has. But at the same time, he just didn't. He tried, but he just didn't. I think Cindy Solomon and Jim Williams from Gameshow Garbage did, like what they say, square peg doesn't match round hole quandary. And he just didn't gel to me.
Yeah, I know. I was sitting there looking at that and seeing that he was only on the show for just a little over a year, and it's a big jump. It really is to go from sports to being a presenter for, a game show, especially one like Countdown. It's not like Countdown's not like one of your game shows where there's a lot of quote unquote in the US hooting and hollering going on. That's a much more reserved show. So yeah, that's number 2 right there, and I don't see him. He's not going to stick in number 2 for very long. He's going to keep moving down the list, I do believe.
Yeah. So we stick with 2 for now, but that'll definitely change.
Yep.
Go ahead, Michael.
Then following New Year's Day, January the 2nd, 2007 to December the 12th, 2008, enter game show veteran Des O'Connor.
Oh, Des O'Connor. I love Des O'Connor on Countdown. He does a great job with the show. He has great interaction with Carol. He has a great chemistry with Susie in the dictionary corner. And he has a great wit. And he's done game show hosting before, as in UK's Take Your Pick. And he was a singer and actor too. So it was a bold move to go with Des O'Connor. I like him. May he also rest in peace as well. He has that sharp wit about it. And he actually bested Carol in a numbers game.
Yeah, that's something you don't see every day.
Yes, of course. Third.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard, just to be honest, for me to help too much with the rankings because I don't pay attention to a lot of British game shows and stuff. It's a much more recent thing that I've started to pay attention to any of it. But yeah, I mean, just from what little I've read on him, it sounds like that he was a really great presenter. And I think easily slides into that number 2 spot above Des Lynam.
Yeah, of course.
Interesting, however, to have 2 Deses in a row.
Yeah. Then from January the 12th, 2009 to my birthday in December the 16th, 2011. Another guy that's known for the world of sports, Jeff Stelling.
Jeff Stelling. I prefer him over Des Lynam, but not by much. He seems good. He's a good guy, and this was the season where they brought in Rachel Riley to do the countdown to the board, since Carol had to step down. I mean, and of course they changed the set from a purple set to a light blue set. But back to Jeff's hosting. I prefer him over Dez, but not by Liner, but not by much. I think he's better known for sports than being Countdown. So I would guess put him over Des Lyman.
I think at the end of the day, from what I can see of this list that I've got, he's gonna Des Lynam's gonna wind up at the very end. So, from what I see, it looks like there's 2, 4, 6, 7 hosts of the show that. Yeah, he's. I think we could easily enough place Des Lynam at number 7, and kind of just say he's probably going to stay there.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, Michael.
So we're putting Jeff at number 3. Okay.
Yep.
And then enter a man from January the 9th, 2012, all the way until June the 25th, 2021. Over 9 years. Nick Hewer.
I like Nick Hewer. He has a good style, good presenter. And he's way better than Jeff Stelling. And he knows the game too, so he gets the game, he gets the forwardness of it. He's way better than Jeff, I'll give him that. But
I think in general, to be able to stick around for 9.5 years, basically,
yeah.
I mean, there's got to be something people like. I've looked at his picture even, and he looks like the kind of person that would host that show.
Yeah, he does. And I like the jokes he tells Rachel. They have some good chemistry. I'll give him that.
And that, that's a big deal.
It is
the kind of chemistry you have with the co-host and, co-presenter stuff like that. That's huge.
Very huge. Very huge. And so I would prefer Nick Hewer over Jeff. So we'll move Jeff down and get Nick up.
Myself again, and I know you guys would probably know a little better, but I feel like that you've got to look at that Nick Hewer as going even above the Des Conner that I know you guys said you like. I mean, Des Conner was only around for a little under 2 years, whereas Nick was around for 9.5. That's some staying power.
But that's a big stretch. That's a big stretch.
Yeah.
Putting him, but I would put him above. I would put Nick above Jeff. Just 9 years is impressive. I'll give him that.
And then immediately following that, from June the 28th, 2021 to July the 13th, 2022, known for the weakest link, Ann Robinson.
Ann Robinson, the first female host in the show.
She's more suited for I feel like she was more suited for the weakest link.
Yeah, no disrespect to Ann. She is more suited for Weakest Link, which is currently hosted by Ramesh Rakanathan, which Ramesh is doing a great job with it. I think Ann's more suited for Weakest Link than this.
Let's get Turd's insight.
Yep, go ahead, Turd.
Okay, this one's hard for me because I personally love Ann Robinson as a presenter. I think she is fantastic. I love what she did Weakest Link. I know that whenever I host Weakest Link, I try to pattern myself in a lot of ways after her. I thought when she went into Countdown that she was going to really do a great job there. But I think there was just too much estrogen going on that set. And it just seems like there was too much of a battle between, herself and the co-presenters. I think maybe she was a little too snarky for the show. She knew the game. She knew how to run it, and again, just is a fantastic presenter. I mean, she's done it for a long time, because she was in news before Weakest Link even. But yeah, she's definitely not in the top for me. I would say probably based on the people we've said so far, I'd probably have her in 4th. I'm guessing.
So
maybe 5th.
Oh boy.
But definitely above Lineham, right?
Definitely above Lineham.
Yes, yeah, oh no doubt. Yeah, Lineham to me was not coming out of the last place. Yeah, so yeah.
But to me, I would put her over Nick.
Really?
Well, no, I'm playing with you. I ain't gonna put her over Nick. I would put her over Jeff. Now, Jeff is a good one.
Okay, now, I could understand that. Now, I guess, and that's part of it, is where is Nick? Maybe we didn't finalize where Nick was going, because to me, you just even look at the years of it, and him being able to stay for 9.5 years. To me, that's got to have you number 2 or 3. My question on that is who's going over besides Richard? Yeah, Richard Whiteley. I understand him being number 1. Who goes over Nick though?
Who goes over Nick? Oh, that's a good one.
Because Des O'Connor was there for just under 2 years. Stelling was there for just under 2 years.
The safe bet, Dante, would be to put Nick at 2 and Des O'Connor at 3.
Wow. That's a very big stretch.
So I take it that you didn't really care for Nick very much.
I like Nick. Yes, true. He hosted for 9 years, which is very impressive. I will give him that. Ooh.
So I'm with you. I'm with you, Mikey. I think Nick goes number 2. Des O'Connor could go 3. And then the argument then to me comes in, is Jeff Stelling 4 or is Ann Robinson 4?
Yeah.
I would put Ann at 4. You know what? Yeah. Let's pull the trigger. Let's pull this trigger here. Nick for 2. Des O'Connor at 3. And for 4.
And at 4. Jeff Stelling for 5.
Yeah, Jeff Stelling at number 5. Yep.
And now the man that's currently at the helm from July the 14th, 2022 onward, Colin Murray.
Now, Colin Murray, I've seen one episode of his. I heard some mixed reactions. Some people like him. Some people hate him. I'm mixed. I'm more on the mixed side myself. He was a guest presenter during Nick's run.
Mm-hmm. Turd, what's your insight?
Go ahead, Turd.
With Colin Murray, this is what I'd say. I have yet to see any of his stuff since Ann Robinson left. I've not watched any of Countdown at all. But to me, Colin there's mixed reaction there, and he doesn't have the body of work yet. So is he someone that maybe if he sticks around and keeps working at it, could he move up this list? Oh, sure. I won't put anything past it. But I think right now, I honestly believe you probably have to leave him sitting at 6.
So we'll put Colin Murray at 6. All right. So there you go. That's the chain. Let's run it down.
Number one, Richard Whiteley. Number 2, Nick Hewer. Number 3, Des O'Connor. And number 4, I think, was it?
Number 4 was Ann at 4.
All right. Number 5, Jeff Stelling. Number 6, Colin Murray. And a dead last, Des Lynam.
Yep. That's all 7%. There's a countdown. That's the chain, and we're going to end it here. Michael, close it out.
I sure will. Well, Dante, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Gameshow Speak Podcast. If you like this, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, give us your thoughts on all our topics and our food chain. As always, subscribe to Dante Pittman. Hit the notification bell whenever he does live stream like this one at all times. Subscribe to the Game Show Lounge YouTube channel. And also subscribe to yours truly, Mike Bombardier. And a big special thank you, as always, to Turd Ferguson. And as he always says,
I was one of your co-hosts, Turd Ferguson, and you sure as hell weren't.
And on that, we must now bid each and every one of you adieu. So until we see you next week for another episode of the Game Show Speak. Goodbye, Game Show fanatics. Mwah. And good night. Bang.